I found one, is what I would scream as a child when I would find a missing puzzle piece. As a child, I remember my parents continuously keeping me busy with different activities. I remember drawing, putting puzzles together, reading, and even playing board games. Not once did I complain, although I would get frustrated when I couldn't find the correct puzzle piece or when I would get last place when I would play board games, but this just made me try to get better at it. I also recall cooking with my mom and going to work with my dad. Whatever the activity, I always seemed to learn something from it. Now I realize that children get accustomed to the way the parents raise them. This became clear to me when I first began to learn to read. I hated reading because of how hard it was at first. My parents saw me struggling and made it part of our daily routine to read for 15 minutes a night. In the beginning, I resented them for making me do something that I sucked at. But after a while, it just became part of my daily basis. Then one day, Miss Nakamura, my third grade teacher, tested us on how well we were reading. I was frightened as I read to her. But the next day, I was shocked to know that as a third grader, I was reading at a seventh grade level. I ran home that day shouting out my good news, and until today, I love to read. I know people constantly say, let kids be kids, let them have fun. And what they really mean is let them do whatever they want. They're just kids, they don't know any better. Now that I recall, I think that having these constant activities in which I was challenged helped me as I progressed in school. When it came to reading, I knew how to read even before kindergarten. When it came to playtime, I had no trouble sharing and helping others because I was so used to doing this at home with my siblings. It seems to me that children today struggle to learn, and this is because of the way children are brought up. Throughout my childhood, my parents were involved in my education, which made me close to them, and this relationship developed as I grew older. Learning at home gave me a huge advantage in school, and this is why I believe that learning starts at home.